All right. Here we are. Take two. So, this is what happens when you do everything yourself. You don't have a staff.
There's no team.
No team. There's no people
This is the
behind the
team.
cameras. This is it. This is it. So, and I'm in charge of the technical stuff. So, this is the first time we're doing this
Yes.
since the official episode 0 has popped off today. We are officially in the game. We're no longer practicing.
No, we are in it now. So come to us for your brunch recommendations. We're gonna give you the real.
I'm gonna tell you, we're not gonna lie about this. So, we came up with a rating system. It's a 5-star system. Is that how Michelin does it?
I think it's Michelin star. Well, no, if you get a Michelin star, then
You good.
You made it in the door.
Yeah. It's not a rank.
Yeah,
It's not a ranking
reverse.
system.
Yeah,
It's something different.
Yeah, something
But
different.
we have a 5-star system that we're doing. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, or 0 stars being the worst, and that has to be a terrible experience.
I don't think we'll have a 0 experience in any of these establishments in
You have
the
to
DMV.
get in a fight with the, you know what I'm saying, the manager or something.
Say
like
what?
That. And they started it. You know?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. And then we have these categories that we're going to rank, right? That
Yep.
we're ranking them?
Mm-hmm. Tell us the categories.
First, mimosas.
Ding.
Most important, one of the most important things. It's always the first thing that we order when we go to a brunch.
It's your introduction to the restaurant.
That's
Hello.
like my old fashioned when I go to a bar.
Okay, we're here for
Mimosa's your
brunch.
intro.
The mimosa is the introduction to the restaurant.
It is the introduction.
And if it's shaky, you're gonna be like, I don't know.
Food
2.
is number 2. Ambiance
Yes.
is number 3. This is super important.
Yes.
Service.
Yes.
Number 4. Then as a bonus, either one of us, we can rank the potatoes. We always get potatoes. Breakfast potatoes,
Hash
whatever you call
browns.
it. Hash browns, shredded,
Home fries.
whatever you want to call them. You could put French fries. If you do French fries right, I'll take it.
You give me some tots, okay?
That's a bonus. That's a bonus.
Give me the tater tots.
So you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So first is mimosas. You go first. Where do you rank the mimosa?
So let me just say first, that this restaurant had something on the menu that I never had before, and I was a little nervous. They had a watermelon mimosa, and I was very concerned that it would be like a glop of watermelon puree mixed in with some prosecco. So
Like
I
they
was
just put
like,
watermelon in a blender.
yeah, just plop it in. But this was not the case, and it was really, really good. And I had 2. So I had 1 for the intro. You know, when you first get there, you're parched and you want to take in the scenery. You take in the scenery, drink it or whatever. And the second one, I was like, okay, yeah, this is good. So I'm going to give them a 4.
4.
On the mimosas. 4 stars.
Yep.
I thought it was great. It doesn't get a 5 because they didn't have the bottomless mimosa option. Because if they would have had the bottomless, I probably would have had 3.
If you look at, you would have poured yourself 3.
I would have poured, yes.
They probably would not have had the watermelon one as a bottomless though.
Well, because I asked about the build your own mimosa, and they said you'll either get orange, cranberry, grapefruit, and there was another thing that they said. But it wasn't the watermelon, and so I knew I wanted the watermelon, so that wasn't a part of the build your own mimosa option. So they did have a half bottle. Did they have a half bottle option? No, they had the half price bottle during the brunch happy hour, which is open until noon.
Which is a very dope concept. I love brunch happy hour. This sounds
We
dope.
might need to go back for the early.
The marketing is crazy on that.
Okay.
So mimosas, I'm gonna give them a 4.5. Right? Yep, I'm gonna give them a 4.5. And the reason why, which is a high ranking.
Yes,
right?
it's very high.
It's a very high ranking. A 5 has to be something that just blew you away, completely. Right? So
yes.
I got the traditional mimosa, but I asked them to put a shot of Saint Germain in the mimosa. And they did that, and it was fantastic. It was still light-skinned. It was really tasty because Saint Germain always makes your traditional mimosas better.
Makes it like a mimosa cocktail.
Something like that, because liqueur, I guess, right? But when I told him I want another one, he didn't ask, do you want it the same way? I didn't tell him, make sure you make it the same way. It came to me with the lemongrass. What is it? Lemongrass, right? No, Saint Germain. What is it? Elderflower with the elderflower liqueur in the mimosa. Beautiful thing. I give them 4.5 for that. Food is next.
Okay.
I ordered the steak and eggs. So my food came out. The steak is a sourdough toast.
It looked good.
Buttered, whatever they put on there,
Ooh,
or olive oil, something. Olive oil, probably. You want to just believe it's olive oil so you don't have to eat butter.
Yeah.
And then the steak on top of it, sliced already, right? Sliced already. And then he did give me an option. They have an option there for
the filet mignon.
The filet, which is gonna drive you up $20 more than what you would have, almost $25
I would have been
more
pissed.
than what you would have been spending.
Yeah.
Right? So so we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
And then the potatoes. What do you call those? Home fries? They're not really home fries, right?
They were regular potatoes.
There was no onions and peppers in them.
There were no onions and peppers. They were just well seasoned and well fried.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
And they were quarters. They were large.
We'll get to them in a second.
Oh, okay.
That's
the bonus. Bonus round.
So my steak, I asked for a medium, which I don't know. Maybe I should have asked for a medium rare because people usually don't. They usually cook up, in my experience. But I asked for a medium. Medium should have some pink on the inside.
Maybe you should have said medium, and I would like some pink.
Maybe so. That should be. But it came out almost well done.
It was medium well.
Very little pink. It wasn't even medium well, man. There's very little pink in it.
It was a dash of pink that I saw.
Dash.
That's why I ain't asked for a piece, because I was mad for you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was a little disappointed in that, but I'm not gonna send it back. Like, what am I gonna do at that point? You know what I'm saying? I guess you could at a good establishment, you could send it back safely. But I usually don't like sending stuff back because you never know what you're gonna get on the boomerang.
Yeah.
So with that said, I'll give them a 3.5 on the food.
Okay.
That's where I'm at with the food. How about you?
Okay, so I got the chicken and waffles, and it was called the hot chicken and waffles. So think like Nashville hot. So there was definitely some red. You could see it in the batter. I looked at the chicken and I saw the waffle. There's 2 waffles and 3 pieces, and they were boneless thighs. I definitely feel like they were overcooked, or maybe like they were twice fried. Like maybe they made these thighs a while and then they threw them back in the fryer again. There was definitely a lot of dried pieces. There was just it was overcooked.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you don't feel like those joints is overcooked.
They were overcooked. There was some burning on it, and I'm okay with a little burn, a little char, but there was just, the one waffle was more burned than the other, and I'm okay with that. You pour some syrup over it. There was a lot of greenery sprinkled. I don't know if it wasn't cilantro, so maybe it was chives. And then my potatoes. The potatoes were phenomenal. I'm gonna give it a 3 because I saw the vision, as I said at the restaurant. I saw the vision, but the execution wasn't there, and it led me to question, okay, so who's looking at the food before it walks out?
You made such a great point when you said that, because that's how you put the food up. You're supposed to check the food before it goes
somebody
out.
checks the food before it goes out.
How does my steak come out like that? How does your chicken come out like that?
I watch enough Chopped. I watch enough restaurant shows to know that there's somebody that looks at that food, and I feel like nobody really checked the food before it went out. And that was a little let down, but I ate it because I was enjoying the experience. So because I wasn't going to send it back, because at this point, And
the food came out super fast.
The food came out super fast.
Which makes me feel like, did they cook this?
The waffle was fresh, but I questioned whether the chicken was fresh.
Right.
I questioned. And your steak was overdone.
It was overdone.
So 3. I ain't going up on 3.5. I ain't giving 4. No, 3. Like I said, I saw the vision, but the execution, no.
Ambiance, you first.
It was a great place. Tyson's Corner has that little overpass kind of, what do you call that area?
The
Skyway?
Yeah, I guess you can call it a skyway.
I don't know, but they have like this kind of skyway area, and you can walk across to regular Tyson's, the mall. So we were on the other side. I felt like I kind of want to go back and sit outside and eat because I thought the outside was great. It's a huge place. We had a great table. It was a nice little nook for us. They didn't have the windows or the doors open.
All the doors open, the entire spot.
All the doors open in the entire spot. They have indoor and they have outdoor seating. I enjoyed the ambiance. I said the ambiance alone, where we were right by the bar, so the TVs were up. It was just like a good flow. There was actually a bridal shower happening at the back of the restaurant where we could see it. And they were bringing out a whole lot of food for that bridal shower. And I was like, these people are not even eating this food. What are they doing? What are they doing?
Right.
So I'm going to give it, for the ambiance alone, a 4.5. And I would like to go back and sit outside and eat.
Indeed. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I echo your sentiments. It was a really nice spot. They had the TVs up there at the bar. That was dope. I didn't necessarily expect that, but it's good for it in the evenings if you want to go to happy hour or something like that, watch a game or something like that. I'm sure they show sports up there all the time.
Yep.
They had the dope mural on the wall in the back, the DMV mural with the graffiti on it. That was slick.
Yeah, that was slick.
In a spot like that, you know what I'm saying? And does music count in the ambiance?
I mean, because
should music be separate, or does music is music part of the ambiance? Kind of part of it.
Music is part of the ambiance because they were playing some stuff.
It was on point with the music.
They were on point, and it wasn't a DJ.
No, it was a playlist.
There was just a playlist going, and it was kind of like,
it was a little groovy at times.
I was like, okay.
It went. You know what I'm saying, to other places. Music wise. I mean, it didn't stay in my zone or in our zone.
It wasn't all hip hop.
But not even that. Because usually when we go to brunch, we want to hear some Al Green or something like that. Yeah. Something, vibey. And stuff. They went there, but then they went other places that didn't upset me at all.
Right. It was a great thing, and nothing was like, oh, what is this?
Music was dope. Seating was dope. The place was nice open space. Yeah. I liked it a lot. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 as well.
All right.
Yep. Service. Did you go first just now? It's my turn. It's my turn. Our waiter was super attentive.
What was his name?
I can't even remember, but he was super on point. He was dope. I'm going to give him a 4.5. I'm not even going to waste a lot of time talking about this guy.
I think he was really attentive. He came by more than once when we first got there. Yeah, he brought us another water glass. He checked in. We didn't wait for anything. He asked if we need anything else. When we got our second round and he saw we were done, he was like, so are we going for another round? And I was like, no. Bro, these aren't bottomless. If they were bottomless.
That's what we were getting into for the rest of the
weekend. As we were getting into the rest of the weekend and stuff. So he was really, really good. I give him a 4.5 too. He needs, a raise. He was great. Like, I want him again. Okay.
Give him a raise.
Okay. He was good. Like, he didn't have to look for him.
No,
he didn't
not
have to,
at all. Not once.
It wasn't like we needed him for anything. He came by, he checked in with us, he brought our food. It was good. It was really good.
Bonus, potatoes. We got to rank potatoes on it. The bonus.
Woo! 5 on the potatoes.
5 on the potatoes. 5 on the potatoes. 5?
They were damn good. They were damn good.
Yo!
The potatoes were good. Come on.
That is crazy.
I finished those potatoes. I didn't care for my chicken because it was overdone, but I was good on the potatoes.
Yeah, I did not expect
they were herbaceous. They had salt and pepper. There was a perfect balance of oil to potato for whatever they cooked the potatoes in, because I couldn't tell if they were deep fried or not. It felt like they were skillet potatoes. What do you think?
I think they were fried.
You think they were deep fried in a deep fryer?
Yeah, I think they were fried.
Well, there wasn't a lot of grease on my plate.
No, there was no grease.
There was no grease on the plate.
So maybe they're properly strained.
Properly strained could be a thing. I'm giving them a 5 though.
5.
There were no onions or peppers mixed in, but I was really enjoying those potatoes and I could have had more. I didn't add any salt or any pepper to
We had nothing. We had
nothing.
Nothing.
To that.
The food was seasoned really well.
It was.
All of the food was seasoned.
Whoever's in the kitchen.
Who's on? So it made you ask who's on potatoes. But you didn't ask
who's on potatoes. Okay, let me retract. Let me retract.
A 5 got to make you ask who's on potatoes. You didn't ask who's on potatoes.
Okay, so I'm
not trying to shame you.
No. But I realized I didn't ask who's on potatoes. And when I go to the executive diner, I always ask who's on potatoes.
We're shouting out other restaurants.
Oops, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
4.
There, your whole point. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They were good.
Potatoes. That is the ranking. That is the bar.
If I ask who's on
potato? So the potatoes were really good. Yeah. I liked them. I thought that they were deep fried, yet they weren't as crispy as I would have wanted them.
They weren't crispy,
and they didn't have any onions and peppers, which I like.
Right.
Which don't necessarily come with all potatoes, but I do like that in my breakfast potatoes. So I give them a 4. They were delicious. I will order them again. I will order them over and over again. Yes. So I'm going to give them a 4 on the potatoes as the bonus points.
All right.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So let me see. We got 4 plus 4.5 plus 3 plus 3.5 plus 9. I'm just going to add those up. Plus 9 again, plus 8. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 divided by 10. And that's going to be a 4. It's basically a 4.1.
A 4.1.
4.1.
4.1 stars for Earl's.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Would you go back?
I want to go back.
Yes.
I want to go back for happy hour. I want to go back for brunch, and I want to sit outside. I want to be there for brunch happy hour so I can get a bottle for half price. Like, there's things that I want to experience that I didn't experience this time, but I still enjoy the experience.
I would definitely go back to Earl's. Yeah. I liked it there.
I liked it.
And maybe to make up for my order, the steak and eggs, if I got it again, I would say I would ask for a medium rare. So maybe part of that was my fault for ordering, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy to cook certain things, but I'll take some responsibility in that.
Okay.
How about that?
All right, that's cool.
We're going back to Earl's.
We're going back to Earl's.
They'd be cool for the crew, brunch crew.
Yeah, brunch crew.
Those big, the tabletops with the big benches, those are fire, yo.
They have some great seating options in that restaurant.
Great seating options.
But I want to sit outside.
Yeah, we got to sit outside.
Just the outside. And they have like covered side on the back of the restaurant that faces like $4.95, and they have the front side that faces the crossover. Then they have the side of the restaurant. Then
they have a courtyard. That's what it's like.
It's a courtyard. Yes, right? In Tyson.
Elevated courtyard.
Talk about the parking.
Oh, we're going to do parking too?
We can talk about it.
All right, so parking, are we ranking parking? We're just going to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Parking was cool. It's pay parking. It's a garage, and you just drive in and you pay for parking.
Right.
And it was like $6 or something like that for a couple hours.
Or you could park across the street at regular Tyson's for free and just walk over.
Or park in Tyson's.
Yeah,
it's connected to the mall. Yeah, you said across the street.
Well, because it's not the same.
Oh, it's not the same garage. You're right.
Yeah, we were on their side, which was the apartment is in that building, and Eddie V's is over there. But you could park on the other side at Tyson's at the mall.
And just walk through the mall.
Yep.
And then come to the restaurant.
Go up where the Victoria's Secret is, come out where the Shake Shack is, and walk across the street.
Across the courtyard?
Across the courtyard.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that was definitely.
I think it's a great place. I think the food was great. I think the ambiance is great. We'll go back.
We rock with y'all Earls. Just, you know what I'm saying? Watch that steak, baby.
Bravo, A.
And those chicken thighs.
Bravo, Earls.
We good?
We're good.
Good job.
Where's brunch?